Okay, here we're using a Motorola G Stylus 5G with LM Studio, and we have a basic Android chatbot application. Allows you to pick the URL and the model. Also, I added the dark mode and light mode. What I added here was the HDR HTML code blocks, so it combines HTML, CSS, and JavaScript put together in one code block, and then we can preview it in real time within the chatbot itself, the messenger, and some experimenting with from that being able to export it to projects or even upload it directly to my server. So it's just thinking, and this is running on a Mac Mini M4. This is the 24 gigabyte model. Okay, from here we can preview, and you can see this is actually happening on the phone. Snake game that's played by itself, collecting points and all that. So what can we do with this? We can copy it and paste it. But what I wanted to do was, let's say we create a project like this, like a game. Being able to break it into different file and then have the file structure. So like the AI will say, okay, this is index.html, this is this file. The project is done, convert it to a zip file, and then upload it into a location that we can choose in our settings. So more of a chatbot that is used for developers on a phone, but I also wanted to use it wanted to add the planner feature to it. I wanted to have alarm, so that way I can run certain tasks on my Epic server, automate them, and then get results. I can have it. I'm trying to still debate how we're gonna do this, whether I use Firebase, but I wanted to just kind of keep it offline as a personal project. But let's just try something else. I mean, we could pretty much do anything. We could do Python and C because we can send it to the backend on the server. But just to keep everything safe, I thought about just anything that client-based scripting would be safest. And I can upload the code into the GitHub once I feel confident. And this is using the GPT-OSS 20 billion parameter model running locally. I do have one of my gaming rig has an RTX 4080, so that will be the one I dedicate once I for the ports.
Sorry, I'm high.
Yeah, you're gonna be on the stream. Okay, it's thinking a little bit too much. Did it crash? No, it's still generating. Okay, bear with me. It's not the best model. Yeah, I still have to work with, like, if I create too many chats, the dark mode gets pushed down, so I need to be able to compensate for that. Okay. Did it give me a preview or skip the preview? Okay. Oh, what I like is because you have an Android phone, you have the microphone, so you can just speak to it. So that it's a feature that we don't even have to implement. It's already built into it. So that actually is pretty nice. For it to speak back to me, I don't want to do any processing in the back end, so I'm going to be looking for any JavaScript libraries that can be embedded into this project. Or if Android has anything that can speak back. Maybe just export it as an MP3. Okay. Takes a bit. you're still generating on the LM Studio. If you know of any other models that I should try, and what any other new features I should add into this application, I'm side loading it so as unknown sources for the Android. But eventually I want to get into Apple. So if anybody has any tips on how to transition an application from Android to Apple for somebody who's just going to be mostly vibe coding, because that's what I can do for now. Alright, cool. I don't know yet, just don't fact check this, but you see we're able to see HTML content nicely formatted, and then from here, I don't know, we can even say, hey, can you make some changes on this particular code, and working with Congress context here. Let me see if we can remember. This is all running locally because I want to cut off my ChatGPT subscription, but I will need more video cards in order to be able to handle bigger models, at least 48 gigabytes of VRAM. At the moment I'm capped to 16 with a 4080, and as we all know, the prices are going up, so but I do want to cut the subscriptions $20 a month. That's like $220 a year. Okay, yeah, so it remembers. One thing I have to check is make sure that any of these previews are still not running in the background. So that's something that we'll have to debug. Like if you generate like 20 different things and they're running in the background, the app is gonna crash. But anyhow, let me know what you think about this chatbot for Android.